Hello and welcome to The Loop. I'm Matt Bruning.
And I'm Renee DeFord. We're all about getting people where they need to go efficiently and safely.
It's one of the reasons we're so excited to help launch Gohio Mobility, a free, comprehensive, statewide platform that brings together various modes of transportation. Users can search for transportation options using filters for location, payment type, and accommodations such as wheelchair-accessible vehicles.
I think we're anticipating that this is something that's going to have to evolve with people's changing needs. I think that something that I've seen is people feeling lost and not knowing where to start. And this is that where to start.
This service isn't just for large urban counties. It's something many suburban and rural counties can also take advantage of. The site is updated by a network of 40 mobility managers that cover 66 of the state's 88 counties and are funded by ODOT.
Really, the goal of mobility management is to just inform, educate. We want to find the right fit for each community, and each mobility manager in every single county is going to have a completely different role.
You can find more information about trips and mobility managers at gohiocommute.com.
Local governments across the state are getting even more assistance when it comes to dealing with issues on bridges. Governor Mike DeWine announced an additional $28 million for the Municipal Bridge Program. This will help replace, repair, or demolish 24 aging bridges in Ohio. Last year, Governor DeWine increased the program's yearly allocation from $11.5 million to $18.5 million. These additional funds will help pay for up to 95% of the eligible costs for bridge construction and inspection, and up to 100% of the design costs. Projects that receive funding as part of ODOT's Municipal Bridge Program are selected based on committee recommendations and a scoring system. A funding limit of $2 million is set per project, and a local match is required for construction projects. You probably think about slick roads when things get icy in the winter, but wet roads in the summer can also get slick. Our Who Knew Guru shows us how we work to address that.
In the spring and summer months, most Ohioans never leave home without a raincoat or umbrella. Here at ODOT, we also want to make sure our roads are just as prepared for the rainy weather. Wet road crashes make up nearly 18% of all crashes in Ohio, and one way we work to bring this number down is ensuring that our roads are creating enough friction to keep cars on the road if they begin to skid. In fact, we take this so seriously that we use a special piece of equipment called a friction tester to measure the friction levels of the roadways. But look, don't take my word for it. Take Colin's word for it. No, actually, let's hear from the expert himself, my man, Friction Truck Chuck.
You want me to count you down?
No, I'll just wing it.
All right.
My name is Charles Sloan with the Office of Technical Services. I'm here today with our friction tester. This is one of two that we have here in the state. This machine actually tests the surface of the pavement to kind of see what's going on out there with wet car crashes. We use it as a tool to aid our district DSRTs and our pavement engineers to determine what may or may not be going on out there on the road. We'll push a button on the vehicle there to lock up the one trailer tire and put down a predetermined amount of water before we lock the tire up. We'll drag it for about 60 feet and that'll give us a response, and it'll actually tell us what the texture of the pavement's doing as we're going down the road. And then from that information, the engineers can go back and determine if we have enough wet friction out there. It's all safety. It's about trying to keep the cars on the road.
Chuck, that was super cool, man. Jamie Bell, I know you're pressing that button with 100% accuracy as well. I see you, my friend. Now look, in Ohio, we have to be ready for whatever Mother Nature throws at us. And as Chuck said, here at ODOT, it all comes down to safety. Our friction tester and the technical professionals who operate it are just another way we're working to make Ohio's roads as safe as possible, rain or shine. Who knew?
Thanks, guys. When there are crashes, it's important that everyone be on the same page. That's why ODOT is working with local emergency response agencies across the state on traffic incident management. Here are some pictures from Pickaway County where 20 firefighters, EMTs, and paramedics, along with 13 law enforcement officers, were trained. Let's be sure we all do our part to keep them safe by moving over and slowing down for them.
Absolutely. Speaking of safety, Director Jack Marchbanks and Assistant Director Mitch Blackford recently visited the Seneca County garage to congratulate them on 8 years of being injury-free.
To mark the occasion, the crew was treated to a steak lunch with cake at the garage. Congratulations on this major milestone, and thank you for keeping each other safe.
And thank you for keeping me hungry, because that sounds really good. Get more ODOT news online at transportation.ohio.gov. Follow us on social media, and keep sending those great story ideas and feedback to loop@dot.ohio.gov.
And now, you're in the loop! Woo! 8 years, baby!